Everybody, I'm Terry with EatPlant-Based, and I'm excited today to show you one of my favorite sandwiches called a vegan egg salad sandwich. We love these sandwiches at home when we're in a rush and don't have time to really make anything, even for dinner or lunch. But today we're at a lake house that we come to a couple of times a year and enjoy boating and swimming, and these are the perfect sandwiches for hot summer days when you need something quick. We also love these for picnics because oftentimes at home we will go to a lake closer to home and take a cooler with a picnic in it, and these are the perfect picnic sandwiches as well. So I'm going to show you how easy they are to make. They are made, the main ingredient, two main ingredients are tofu and chickpeas. So I want to start first by, you can chop the chickpeas, pulse them just a little bit in the blender, which just makes it so much easier. And you can cook your own chickpeas, especially if you have an Instant Pot. Those that are perfect for making these sandwiches. I am using canned chickpeas today because we're not at home and I'm not making my own. So these are canned chickpeas that I have drained and I have rinsed, and I'm going to add them to the blender. And tofu is the other ingredient, and you have a couple of options with tofu. I like to use the tofu, it's called Chinese tofu. You're going to find it in the produce section. It's all non-GMO. But this is the kind of tofu I like to use for this recipe. I know many of you are familiar with the box tofu that's shelf stable. You can keep it for probably a year or more. It's more of a silken, it's a Japanese tofu, and it's more silken and suitable for mayonnaise and for sauces and things. It's creamier. So today we're going to be using the firm tofu from the produce section. You're going to have to drain and rinse it. So I'm going to cut this open. You can see the water is coming out. I'm going to let it drain the rest of the way out and remove it from the package. Now you can press the tofu if you like. For this, it's pretty simple just to squeeze it out. See, a lot of times I will freeze my tofu ahead of time. I have not done that with this. I'm just going to press it out gently with my hands to get as much as I can out of it. See, it's highly packed in water. You can also leave this out on a paper towel on your counter if you like and let it drain. It just takes a little longer, 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to put the tofu in the blender. So now that we have this in the blender, I'm going to add a few green onions. You'll notice when you see the recipe on my website that I say to pulse about half of the green onions, and that's what I'm going to do. We're going to pulse them just a little bit, and the rest we're going to add to the finished product. These are celery pieces, so you can put the whole celery in here if you want to, but just do about half of what's called for, and we're going to pulse this up. Okay, we've pulsed it just a little bit, and we're going to transfer it to a bowl so that we can add the other ingredients. The tofu in the blender first, it's probably a better idea so that the chickpeas don't get caked up on the bottom like this. But either way, it's still going to taste great. Now we're going to add the other ingredients that include my low-fat mayonnaise. You can find the recipe on my website. 5 simple ingredients to make this, and it tastes delicious on sandwiches, in potato salad, and even slaw. We're going to add some Dijon mustard. some nutritional yeast. If you're not familiar with nutritional yeast, it's different than baking yeast. This is not something that you would bake with. It's just used for a flavoring. This is one brand. This is the Bragg's brand, but you don't have to use this. There are many different types that different brands you can use. I'm also going to add turmeric, black pepper, and a little bit of black salt. This has an eggy flavor to it, which is great for this egg salad. We're also going to add the rest of the diced celery and the diced green onion. I'm going to put a little pinch of cayenne, not much, just a tiny pinch. It's great for a flavoring in this, and we're going to give it a good stir. Switch spoons. Like the bigger spoon. This already smells wonderful. I do think that the black salt is optional, but it is a very good thing to add to this because it truly gives it an authentic flavor of the egg salad that you're used to with your sandwiches. As you can see, one other ingredient that I normally add to this is green peas. I take the frozen ones and defrost them by running warm water over them and add it, and they are a great addition, but I forgot to bring those today, so we are just going to do it without the green pea. If you can see this, it's going to be a beautiful kind of a yellow orangey color because of the turmeric that adds that color to it. Turmeric's also terrific. It's an anti-inflammatory spice, so anytime you can add it to an ingredient, as an ingredient to a recipe, it's a good thing to do that. Alright, so I'm going to make some sandwiches with a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more of the mayonnaise because we love mayonnaise. We're from the South, if you can't tell by my accent that I've been told that I have. And mayonnaise is something we love on tomato sandwiches and really any kind of sandwiches. And as I mentioned before, potato salad and things like that are typically considered Southern foods. I toasted my bread. You do not have to toast your bread, but I like it. I think it gives it a nice crunch. The little celery pieces and the green onion pieces that are in the egg salad also give it a great little crunch. So we're going to put some of this egg salad on the sandwiches. We're going to add a little bit of the green. You can use spinach leaves. You can use whatever you like. I happen to buy the mixed greens often in the plastic containers, and so they are wonderful to keep on hand, not only as salad, but also as toppings for sandwiches. All right, so we're going to top these. You can cut one in half so you can take a peek. And you can see, we like to serve it with some hummus and carrots and maybe even celery sticks. So lunch is on. Hope you'll get the recipe from my website. There's a recipe card at the bottom you can scroll down to, and it has a print button. You can print it out and keep it. Also try some of my other sandwich recipes that include a hummus and veggie sandwich, a chickpea salad sandwich, and even a smoked tempeh sandwich. All right, everybody, take care.